Removing a Schrader valve from the HVAC or heating and air conditioning unit, this tool here is made from a valve core remover. But say if you actually pulled this out, you could use this stem here. But say if you were actually pulling it out, it would be better if you put the valve core, use the valve core. This way you have a cutoff. The valve core has some type of ball valve or cutoff here where the refrigerant can't escape. But this little tool here on the end, once pulled out, it has like a little bifurcated thing to grab the Schrader valve. I'm assuming Schrader valve. I hope I'm using the right terminology here. But this comes in here, and this was removed from here. It has two little bifurcated edges on it that actually grab it. So if one had pulled a vacuum and couldn't find their little tool here, so their little removal tool for the Schrader core, and they needed to sweat the line set, is one sees, I'm not sure if this is a piece of rubber, but one needs to, before sweating the line set up close to the condenser, one perhaps may need to remove the Schrader valves. If not, if this has a piece of rubber on it, it could melt from the heat from the copper line set and from the oxyacetylene or the acetylene, whatever you're using to sweat the copper pipe with the 15% silver. But so let's hypothetically say that your little tool that looks something like a screwdriver with this on the end, if you didn't have it, technically speaking, if you weren't using this, you could take this and back this nut off and use this as well. And one can see that the it actually grabbed the Schrader valve and it removed it. So, but one has to get a good and this came out of here. So this one has to get a good bite, and this is again at the end of this. And one may note this has a beveled edge, and I guess this is to keep this nut from coming off and going so far, only so far of a distance, the way this was manufactured with the valve core removal. So this came out of here, just turned clockwise. Once it seats between the two little bifurcated arms or whatever nomenclature one would like to use, turn it counterclockwise, and the Schrader valve, as one can see here, removes or it has been removed. Now to put it back in, one would put it back in, has a handle. Some manufacturers may have a magnetic thing on this end. I'm not certain what the magnetic part is for, but I feel confident that there's some type of reasoning. But anyway, this is another way to remove a Schrader valve, say in a line set, before sweating the line set, so you do not mar up. Now, after one sweats the line set, the tech or do-it-yourself or whoever's doing the job would need to be sure that the valve core is actually reinstalled. Say if this were in the line set, hypothetically, make sure it was reinstalled, and then once reinstalled, make sure it does not leak, and then make sure you have a cap, and then the cap is installed. So this little tool here, it has multiple uses, but this could be a use for removing a Schrader valve. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.